If you're an empath, you've probably dated your opposite. And no, it's not because you were cursed. It's because your kindness is like free Wi-Fi. Narcissists always find it, and they never ask for permission to connect. Have you ever asked yourself, why does it hurt so much to love someone who only loves themselves? It's a question that keeps so many of us up at night, stuck in a cycle of toxic love stories that we just can't seem to stop repeating. You see this person across the room. The music slows down, your heart speeds up. They're charming, magnetic, and they make you feel like you're the only person in the world. It feels like a soulmate connection, right? But here's the twist. For a narcissist, this isn't a love story. It's an audition. And you, the empath, are being cast in the role of their unpaid therapist, their biggest fan, and their emotional punching bag. Take Sarah, for example. She thought she found her soulmate. He showered her with attention, a classic case of love bombing. He told her everything she ever wanted to hear. But slowly, things started to change. The compliments turned into critiques. The support turned into control. Before she knew it, she wasn't his partner anymore. She was just his unpaid therapist on call 24/7. If this feels familiar, listen closely. You're not broken. You're just wired differently. Your capacity for deep compassion and understanding is a superpower. But to a narcissist, that superpower looks like a vulnerability they can exploit. They target you because you feel deeply, you care intensely, and you're willing to give them the one thing they crave most: validation. It's no wonder they say empaths are magnets for narcissists. It's been happening since forever. So, how do you break free from this magnetic pull? The journey starts with a single, powerful moment: the awakening. This is the point where the fog begins to clear, and you start seeing things for what they really are. It's that moment you realize dating a narcissist is like downloading a free app. It looks fun and exciting at first, but then the hidden charges start rolling in, draining your energy, your confidence, and your very soul. Let's get into the psychology of it, because this isn't just bad luck, it's brain chemistry. We're talking about trauma bonding. This is where intense emotional experiences, both good and bad, create a powerful, addictive bond. The highs of the love bombing release dopamine, making you feel incredible. But the lows, the devaluation, and the arguments create a sense of chaos that your brain mistakes for passion. You become addicted to the roller coaster, confusing the chaos with love. Narcissists don't date you. They audition you for the role of their emotional punching bag. If love feels like a roller coaster, you need to check if you're strapped into someone else's trauma ride. This leads to a really important question. What if the problem isn't who you attract, but what you tolerate? The awakening phase is about shifting your focus from them to you. It's about recognizing that you've been accepting breadcrumbs when you deserve a feast. It's about realizing that your kindness isn't a weakness to be exploited, but a gift to be protected. And that brings us to the best part: liberation. This is where you stop being a victim of the story and start becoming the hero. It's where you take back your power. You don't need to fix them. You need to free yourself. So how do we do it? It starts with spotting the red flags. Love bombing isn't affection. It's manipulation. Gaslighting, where they make you question your own reality, isn't a misunderstanding. It's psychological warfare. And breadcrumbing, giving you just enough attention to keep you hooked, isn't being busy. It's disrespect. Once you can spot these tactics, you can start reclaiming your power. And that happens through setting boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are guidelines to teach people how to treat you. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you self-respecting. Now, for the part you've been waiting for. The 3-step transformation formula that will change how you see relationships forever. It's simple: grounding, boundaries, and reframing. First, grounding. This means reconnecting with yourself. Who were you before they came along? What did you love to do? Reclaim your hobbies, your friends, and your sense of self. Spend time in nature, meditate, journal, anything that brings you back to your own center. Second, boundaries. We talked about this, but let's make it crystal clear. A boundary sounds like, I will not discuss this when you're yelling, or I need some space right now. State your needs clearly and calmly. If they can't respect your boundaries, they don't respect you. And third, reframing. This is about changing the story you tell yourself. You are not hard to love. You are not too sensitive. You are an empath who fell for a narcissist's illusion. Reframe the experience not as a failure, but as a powerful lesson that taught you exactly what you don't want in a partner. It's your graduation from the school of hard knocks. Imagine yourself literally taking a giant cartoon magnet and snapping it in half. That's the feeling. The pull is gone. The connection is severed. Congratulations. You've just unsubscribed from toxic love. You are no longer a magnet for their drama. So tell me in the comments, are you finally ready to stop being the magnet and start being the mirror, reflecting back your own worth and attracting the love you truly deserve? Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that helps you heal, grow, and reclaim your power. See you in the next one.